Welcome back. Oh, by the way, after a scary exchange of potentially destructive tariffs with neighbors to both our north and south, President Donald Trump has secured a revamp of the North American Free Trade Agreement. The United States-Mexico-Canada agreement is being heralded as a solid, if not spectacular, win for Mr. Trump and the fulfillment of a campaign promise. Among the many components, new financial deterrence for the export of American auto manufacturing jobs and an opening of the Canadian dairy products market. Perhaps most critically, the deal also contains a loyalty provision which would make it extremely difficult for either Mexico or Canada to sign a unilateral free trade deal with China. Okay, Jess, is this okay?
You want to
go to you?
Nyanza. Well, I'm going to go ahead and talk over you.
Okay, I'll go.
Well, that's not unusual. That's not unusual.
Well, he skipped over me the last segment, so now I'm going to go double time. So I'm happy about NAFTA. I'm happy that we finally have something that took over the news besides something negative. Negativity all day long, Monday through Thursday, doesn't work. Americans don't want to see that. Just in the last segment, they got into a kerfluffle about how civil the politics was. And so I don't understand that. And let's just say this. If Donald Trump does something good for America, that's good for Americans. But when he does something that the Americans don't want, and half of them being women, that's bad for America. So if you want to talk about anything else, that's fine. But let's go back one more segment on Kavanaugh. If we have a situation where the Democrats end up taking over, there will be an impeachment of Justice Kavanaugh, and not because of any alleged rape allegation, but because of his temperament. The Democrats were able to hold him down and get him not to be voted on when he was up for the circuit court anyway.
We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
And we're going to get there.
You know, this U.S.-Canada-Mexico agreement is really unprecedented. It's a magnificent agreement between these three countries. This is going to have a positive effect on our dairy farmers with access to Canada. But furthermore, one of the major points of it, and I just want to read it so I get it accurate, there's a new rule that a significant percentage of the work done on the car must be completed by workers earning at least $16 an hour, which is 3 times what a Mexican worker makes now. And that's across the board in this agreement. So that's going to help the American auto worker and also increase wages and level that playing field. And furthermore, there are restraints on China.
No furthermore.
Where folks cannot undercut the deal by working with China and other folks that want to.
Tony, then
Tony was like, no.
The bar for success is so low with Donald Trump that literally, if he does anything slightly in the positive, people are impressed. Let's get a few things straight. He lied to America. Supposedly, Mexico was going to be paying for a wall. This was your chance to live up to that.
Well, what about NAFTA?
Well, how about this? Let's put Texas first, because he didn't get the $250 million Pemex owes Texans, and I guess that's probably because, you know, Ted. This is the other thing too. These are our neighbors. You don't crap where you eat. It's a Sunday, I want to say that. But there's another part in there too. He knows China is a bigger threat, and I want people to tell the president to Google Fidel Castro in Cuba. There's a small communist country that defied all sanctions from the U.S. If that little country divided our sanctions, you wait till China decides to defy our sanctions. Trump ain't ready for that. We need Trump to up his game and intellect.
I don't get that, but I'll think about it.
Think about it.
When we come back, Ted Cruz and Donald Trump Jr. stumping side by side. Could a Trump bump beat Beto in Texas? Stay with us. There's more of What's Your Point when we return.
No, because